No.
Thank you.
You don't recognize
Thank you,
it?
thank you, thank you, and fuck you.
I like it, whoever this is.
Why wouldn't we play Biggie?
Hey,
Oh.
posing, drinking out the bottles of Patron.
Do you know what today is?
Crazy 'cause they know
Yeah.
they can't control
You should've
me.
played
I
Biggie.
be a model.
Today is what? But it's not going to air. It's till tomorrow. What is today?
Nothing.
No, tell me.
Nothing. Come on, let's go.
Almighty, I'm
But,
shining.
but if we told people we going live, we have to go live.
I know.
Okay.
I'm going live right now.
All right.
Curl like my baby hair. I get up on that drink and get the
This CD not all that great.
bad bitches singing on my songs like a
She
prayer.
fat though.
I'm a super bad bitch.
And I only hang around with
She alright.
Who, man?
Yeah, she alright.
Take a damn pic.
Her
Something
toes.
about her, like she tough, but like
Yeah,
I don't like.
I don't like her toes. Her toes are like real.
Oh, yeah, her toes are trash.
unattractive.
But it's
Yeah.
okay. Right?
Any nigga has some chill shit, and that's some real shit. I ain't
All right.
choose being played.
What's good, everybody? Y'all know who I am. I am Sabray, a.k.a. Sweet Baby Bray, a.k.a. Make a Nigga Pay, a.k.a. Never Late to... What was that, Dave?
No.
What was it? Oh, all
No,
right.
get to the fucking
Never
intro.
late
Golly.
to the motherfucking bag. Ladies and gentlemen, that was me. And now...
I'm Yada.
I'm Sean,
I'm Dave.
and this. What the fuck? Are you, see, this is why we can't take breaks. We can't take little hiatus.
I was ready. She
like
took
she,
all
don't,
that
she
fucking
forgot
time.
the script. We
Because
take
I'm
14
looking at
days
Yada.
off.
Yada being on
What-
her phone is distracting.
How?
It's distracting.
How?
Because, and I'm sure the audience
do you
is
lose
gonna be on
focus that
YouTube.
easy?
Yeah, I got
easily?
ADHD.
1, 2, 3.
And
This is
No
No
Disclaimers
Disclaimers Podcast,
Podcast.
the best show in the DMV. Ladies and gentlemen, here we
Countdown.
go. Thank you for the countdown, Dave. I mean, if you were here at about 7:50, I mean, oh no, what?
People ain't gonna think it's
Eight-
the best show in the DMV. We can't even get the motherfucking intro right.
First of all, I was thrown off because I was intro ready at 8:30.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
the
so
way-
you don't have the ability to adjust.
I don't.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Real niggas don't need to adjust.
You're not
No,
multifaceted though.
No, real niggas adjust. That's what you
I
do.
mean,
Adapt
yeah, but
and adjust.
I'm, all,
That's what
but
a
I'm
real nigga
always
do.
real, so like it's no adjusting needed. So
Gotcha.
That-
Okay.
Is that your real hair?
No, he did.
Always real. Niggas always real. Then you know.
Got you.
Dave just mad because he can't grow a beard. All right, let's start the show, everybody.
You out of pocket.
No, okay, so, you know, for everybody out there who doesn't know, we do, you know, breaks every now and then. We did a good little 2-week break. I try to give y'all a little break, a little rest, you know, from the show and you know, handle your family business or your business. So what did y'all do on the break?
No, that's not why. We gotta keep the content fresh. I think people understand that.
I hope so.
We
Because
got
they be
to.
like, people were like, finally. I posted
We-
that we going live tonight. They was like, fucking finally.
I mean,
I'm like,
you
oh.
can't produce fire after fire after fire
That's
episode like
impossible.
every week. So it's all good. It's like artist putting out
Yeah.
content. Like he gonna have a miss. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And then they give us time to talk about new shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So what did y'all do?
Shit, we be together. What you mean? What did we do?
The same thing.
I mean, I didn't do much either. I mean, I was just, other than like being on Ellen, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
amazing.
I mean, but other than that, I mean, nothing major. You feel me? You said sideways. You sideways. Oh, my bad. So I thought it can do that. But anyway, whatever.
The great iPhone can't do that. You
It's not great, obviously.
okay? Gotcha.
But I thought that it could do landscape. But anyway, y'all. Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you know, now that I'm a celebrity, you know what I'm saying?
Cut her
With
fucking
me
head
being
off.
on Ellen.
So what you do?
Shout out to Zell for bringing me on there. You know, I was going to come out. I didn't come out because I was like, you know what? It's about the
Okay,
kids. It's not about me.
so what did you
so
do,
they just
Sean?
used the image of me.
So what did you do, Sean? What did you? Yeah, because we back.
God
you know what I'm saying?
damn.
We got
Yo,
Bluffington.
I
Post
just want
over
to let you
here.
know it's somebody. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but they have a character, and they said that his name was going to be Humble Harry, and they need to be on the show to humble your ass because your head is fucking somewhere in the fucking clouds where I can't see. But no, that is major. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to tell us every fucking day. We see your posts. The people see your posts. You are on Ella.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Thank you
Gotcha.
out there. Thank you. I don't do autographs.
With not
and
a
I only do.
motherfucking no disclaimer logo in sight. fuck.
You supposed to be branding. Yeah, you supposed to have that shit all over.
Well, that
You're
was
not doing it
I was
right.
on Ellen for my barbering skills, so that
But why didn't you have like a no disclaimers like hoodie or like
Right.
fucking robe? You know,
Right, you coulda killed two birds with one stone.
because it wasn't
Turn
about
like a mock
us.
neck.
It wasn't about
You
us.
could have killed two birds with one stone, though. You don't want to kill two birds with one
So
stone.
you're saying you
didn't
can't
kill
cut
either.
hair in no disclaimers paraphernalia?
I was trying to keep it simple because
in
it
a
was
fight?
about the kids.
You got in a fight?
Yeah, I that's what I do. You feel me? Somebody got me.
Have you ever
fucked
been
up
in a fight?
earlier. Yes, not in my adult life though.
Gotcha. Did you win?
Lisa Ray fighting.
Huh?
Did you win?
Yes, I lost once though.
I can't.
Oh, so
all
you fought
gotta
more
do
than
is
once.
know.
Yeah, huh?
I can't see Sabray fighting.
Why did you fight?
I will glass a bit. Let a bit do something. You know.
Why did
terrible.
you fight though?
See, why she gotta do something terrible? You gotta just be ready to go. You gotta
No,
just drop bitches just because.
no. It got to be something bad.
I
It gotta
asked
be
you-
something
Don't
bad.
even think
You said
about
why?
it.
I don't remember. It was I was young. It could have been over eraser. I don't fucking know.
Man, look, you ain't gotta do
Every
shit.
fight that I've
Yeah.
been in, I know why I was in the fight.
You gotta start pre-dropping bitches just so they don't even just
Kiss
don't think
it.
it's sweet.
Got you.
Just get them out the way early.
No,
Like, in case you thought about it, now you know.
Not yeah.
no.
Pussy. Like,
But anyway, so I'm glad y'all didn't really do much, but I was out here, living my life and all that. So,
Like
I
what?
mean,
Tell us. You always ask, what did you do
I
besides
said I
be
was
on
being
the Ellen show?
That's what I was saying. That's what
Okay,
I
gotcha.
did.
Besides
Okay,
the
gotcha.
show.
ain't really like
Besides the Ellen show, not much.
go there.
Got you. Don't mislead that you were on a clip on the Ellen show where you
You was in
actually
the
on the
slideshow
Ellen show.
like shit. You was in the
Were
PowerPoint.
you actually
You was in
at
the
the Ellen show or
PowerPoint
were you on a clip
presentation.
on the Ellen show? I just don't want to mislead our
She was in the
audience with
PowerPoint
inaccurate
presentation.
information.
Shout out to Azel and the Prather Foundation. They
put the
had
A on
me
that
on
man
there.
Yeah.
His name starts with an
Yeah.
A? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zell, you might as well get a chair, like, cause
What you mean?
you might as well be on the show too.
Why you say that?
I mean, he might as well sponsors us.
Who sponsors us? Anyway, so look.
Yeah.
Speaking of-
GTMSP.
No. So look. Okay, so for the listeners out there, we've been working really hard on our live show. I don't know if y'all know, everybody listening and watching right now, we have our very first live podcast happening April 25th in DC at 618 Whiskey Lounge. Yes.
Eugene, you are not
Fire.
invited.
Eugene, I hope you're local. You feel me? And you could come through.
I don't know, but I
So-
feel like Sabrina.
I do not know.
I do not know.
Nigga pride.
He been on your dick this long and you don't even know where he live at. Yeah, you don't got no mojo. You don't have no mojo.
I don't.
Oh, you don't
I
talk to the
either.
nigga at all. He just watched the show.
Yeah.
Got you.
I don't know who that is.
So you don't fuck with him.
I do fuck with you, Eugene. I do.
Have you seen
He
him?
playing.
No,
Have you
I do
seen
not
him?
know what he looks like. I do
Got
not.
you.
I do not know
I'll
what
tell
he
you
looks
what
like.
Eugene looks like.
I only know one, and that's the one from Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I've never met a
Yeah,
Eugene
he probably
in
look
person.
just smack like him.
So
You terrible.
it's Women's Day. Okay.
I thought that was
Or-
yesterday.
thought it was
that
Women's
yesterday?
Month.
It's Women's
It's
Month.
Women's
Yesterday
Month.
was
It's-
She a woman and she got a vagina. She don't even know.
Don't
No,
even
yesterday
know.
was
Allegedly.
International Women's Day.
Yeah,
and
but it's
today
Women's
is-
Month.
I mean, the
Women's
month is
Month.
National
Oh.
Women's Month.
You don't. Okay, but so it's International Women's Month.
No,
It
yesterday
was
was
International
Women's Day.
Yesterday.
March is Women's
Is
Month.
it? Do men have a day?
No.
We have every day. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, like, no, it's not like men shouldn't have a month. Women should have a month because
They're never gonna give us no fucking day.
no, because we have. I mean, you
Y'all
gotta think
don't
men
fucking
have been up
decide.
here for so high, and then women have been oppressed for so
But
long.
first
That y'all deserve to be
don't
highlighted.
Now that you mention that, it really got me thinking. We really can't even have Women's Day because of all the thanks to the transgender people.
Oh,
we
you
can't
had-
even fucking
oh,
get
yeah.
that.
People do to you.
Damn, you got spicy right on the episode back. Golly, God.
I'm just
Damn,
saying. Haven't y'all seen where like trans people will be like competing in women's sports and
Yeah.
stuff? They're trying to ban that in certain
that
states
why-
and stuff.
Is that why D Wade's son was wrapped like a ribbon yesterday? Because it
Because
was
he about to
international.
kill the WNBA.
I'm not gonna
Zaya,
lie.
she-
Her outfit was
Fit
fire.
was fire.
It's-
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
fuck no, it wasn't.
Nah.
Fit was
No, it
fire. You tripping.
Zaya
No.
is about to fucking kill the WNBA.
Yes, niece.
What if she gets in the WNBA and just
was
crush on
as-
all the women?
I don't think that's gonna
Yes,
happen.
niece.
He probably be an animal too.
Yeah, I know.
But
Nah,
y'all-
I don't.
oh,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know. I don't think it's fair because
That's some Joanna man shit.
It's a biological situation, and what happens is a lot of these girls, especially in high school and stuff, they competing for scholarships to go to college and all
Yeah.
types of stuff like that. I don't think it's fair. It's one thing if somebody trains hard and they're just better than you, but when you have someone who just biologically you're completely at a disadvantage. That's why they have women in men's sports. So I don't think that that's fair.
Before we get off this topic, shout out to the WNBA. I wanted to shout out Maya Moore. She set out the WNBA season because she was working on a case to get this this young man's verdict overturned. And she was willing to sit out this season, but I think yesterday, I don't know what day it was, but it was finally overturned. So most likely she will be playing, her regular season. She was just like, fuck basketball. I want to go into law.
I was about to say, is she in the? I was going to ask.
Yeah, she was one of the top players. Like she can't.
I was going to ask if she was into law.
She.
That's what's up.
What's her name again? Maya Moore.
Okay, I was just curious if she. I don't know.
Yeah. So the guy's case that she was working on,
that's tight.
His verdict was overturned, so he's free now. So most likely she will be playing this season.
Tight.
So shout out, that's dope as shit.
See, that is why we celebrate months like this about women. I mean, honestly, to me, Women's History Month being, a March is really another Black History Month if you think about it.
Kinda.
Because, what have white women really done? Like, that's
but
not
Black
just
History
done
Month is
like,
a joke, man. We don't be doing nothing for Black History Month. It kind of blow me.
It do.
Like Black people will talk about, oh, we need this and we need. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. What did y'all do for Black History Month? I ain't do shit.
Me neither. I didn't care it was Black History Month.
It's like
What you didn't care?
Like, what's the purpose? I mean,
like,
I know, like,
stuff.
I don't know. I didn't even look up no new historic.
And that's crazy because you
historical
Black
facts.
as shit.
I know.
You should be the front runner
I
of Black History Month.
I was focused on my birthday more so.
It be so
See?
many
Crazy,
jokes out
but-
here that I don't even be knowing if some of these like Black history facts be real or
Yeah.
niggas be
Them
playing.
jokes don't be funny to me though.
That's why I don't know if they real or not.
I mean, it's changed since we've been in school. We used to do projects and shit like that.
Nobody.
Oh,
Black
well,
people don't even care about Black History
No,
Month.
well, because Journey's grandma had the girls, Journey and her sisters, all did she made them all do a Black History Month project.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about
And
people in
Journey-
their adult
and
life.
Journey
Journey
Right.
did
In adult-
hers,
adult life,
but
yeah.
I thought it was cool because it was outside of
Yeah.
school. She
Yeah.
had them do that, and they had to present them when they were over there, like the last weekend of February. And she did hers on Dominique Dawes. Shout out to my baby girl Journey.
Silver
And-
Spring native.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that was one of my idols growing up.
She was tough too.
Yeah, she was.
So it was
beautiful.
really tough that she.
But that's
did
why
that.
that's why we need to celebrate women because I couldn't see a NBA player foregoing like a season to overturn and work on women's case. But also, what's sad, the WNBA players, it's not like she missed that much money. They
Right.
don't get paid
They're
shit.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
fucked up.
40,000.
Yeah, like
Well,
50.
I mean,
with the new agreement, they're making a little bit more money, but like they getting paid.
I mean,
like
you gotta
fucking
put that on the
pennies.
fan base today. The people complain about that, like there's this huge wage gap, but the reality is they have to generate the revenue to pay them that kind of money,
Right.
and
Gotcha.
the WNBA doesn't do that right now. So that's partially on the fan base too, because we don't watch.
Well, and shout out to Kobe because he was like
He
one
was
of the
trying to get that
instrumental
going.
people that was
Yeah.
trying to
He
get
was-
more eyeballs.
He was
on
big
it.
with
Yeah.
women's
You know
basketball.
what?
He
It
was
was-
an avid fan.
It was bigger in the 90s than what it is now.
Because it was new, and
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like most of you had these women that you never seen play on a professional level. You had the Swoops, you had Lisa Leslie,
Yeah.
you had Rebecca
Shout out
Lobo.
to
Like
that
I
team.
remember, I used to watch the WNBA, and then it kind of just like fell
Started
off. You
doing
had
it out.
dynasties.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Houston Comets was honestly Cynthia Cooper was better than Cheryl Swoops.
Right.
But
Yeah.
She
the
was a
novelty
motherfucking
wore
dog.
off, is what it is. The novelty
Yeah.
wore off, and
Yeah.
then somebody had. I hate that people make these jokes, and I really hate that I'm about to repeat it. But it was kind of funny. Niggas like, ain't nobody about to pay y'all millions to come see y'all do layups all night, and I was in tears.
There's a couple of them dunking, though.
It just was.
Yeah, it
niggas
is,
are
yeah.
assholes. It was pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
But back to before we get off this into the next topic, I just wanted to let people know, like for the people out there who have noticed that the tickets for our live show on April 25th is sold out. We're working on, adding more space and more chairs to include more people.
Stop bullshitting. The
Yeah, 'cause some
tickets
people
are low as
the
shit.
Next time. Yeah, they will never be this price again. So
Cause some people hit
Nah,
me
and
up
that's
too.
No,
Some people's
facts.
like y'all
Fact.
sold out. Some people hit me up like y'all sold out. I'm like, well,
we're gonna.
What's so hard for people to tap a fucking link? Because you'll tap a YouTube link. Like
Yeah.
what's so
because
bam right there.
because what it is, and I see this a lot in Black folks, especially in our age demographic,
yeah.
they don't like to commit to stuff too prematurely, and
Nigga,
they don't
it's
want to
$10.
right. No,
$5.
it's not about the price. It's more so like I don't want to cop a ticket to
Right,
this and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going, and then some other wild shit pop up, and
Yeah,
now it's like,
that's
oh
true.
damn, you know what I'm saying?
And I just
it's
want to
like-
go. I can see if it's a $50 ticket, $60 ticket. Like, but yo, you're spending $10 on breakfast.
No, that's very true. But
Like, you know what I'm saying?
just
You're
in
not
general.
going to miss $10.
I mean, in
No,
general,
you're right.
that's just the mind state in general.
You gotta think. I throw events. People were literally like, "Yo, I was having a We was I forgot what artists we were, and I said, "Yo, if you post this and donate, it was for Mo's charity. Shout out my nigga Mo. I was just trying to get him, some people to donate. I was like, yo, all you got to do is donate $5, and then repost this. I'll give you a free ticket. So people was like, oh, can we link up this and that? I'm like, yo, we still got these, tickets. They was like, I ain't trying to do all that shit. And they want to pay the whole fee. Like, I'm like,
Damn.
is that crazy?
Yeah.
2 seconds to do
$5 to donate to
Yeah.
a charity for kids because it's for
And get a free
for Santa
ticket.
Claus. You get a free ticket, but you want to pay $20 because you didn't want to link up and. I don't
Yeah.
get
You know
that
what?
shit.
You didn't want to post a picture. That's trash.
That's the mentality
Ass
of this
backwards.
area. The whole area
Oh,
is
it
like
absolutely is. I also think that I think that people like to see how the hype is going to build, especially if it's something new. So if you've been throwing parties for a while, niggas kind of just know the vibe with your functions. So I mean, like to a certain degree. So you have a certain group of like loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to certain people who like, oh yeah, that my man parties be cranking, I'm going. But then it's like if it's something new, some people like I don't know, man. Like what if that joint don't slap? They
That
want to
makes
wait to
sense.
see if other people gonna hop
But it
on,
be
and then but I'm telling you, because once people found out it's sold out, Am's been hitting me up like, oh y'all sold out, like.
Niggas be skinny though because it never be women because I feel like, and I'm not even trying to be pompous, I feel like now our pool parties have a rep. I feel
Yeah.
like we kind of like top 5 pool parties like in this area, top 3. And then people was still like, wait till fucking last minute. I'm like, yo, I had wristbands for $5 for 2 weeks. Now you talking about, oh man, what you? $5? No, now you gotta
But
pay
then-
what you weigh.
Yeah.
But then my thing is they be mad if you can't accommodate them at the last minute. They still
And
they
I'm
like they
meeting you.
mad.
You don't even gotta come.
Yeah,
like I'm driving
yeah,
to you.
you
I'm
driving
wasting
around.
gas.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
dropping off bands. And now you mad because you gotta pay $40 at the door.
And that's why I'm glad that we start, you know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, let's just go ahead and post them now. Because we're well in advance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're nearly 2 months ahead of time when we first put that shit up. But it's just like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and give it people some time because you know how people bullshit or whatever. But it's like, we're well in advance. You had almost 2 months. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Enough
When the event
ample
pop
time.
up and you want to be like, oh, I ain't gonna, that's not my problem.
Well, what you can do, the best thing that you can do is go on bestshowinthedmv.com and sign up for our email list, and you will be the first people to know when we put more tickets on sale. So that's what you can do. The site is bestshowinthedmv.com.
You should pin that on the left.
Yeah, there's no way I can do that.
You can't?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I thought you could.
Hey, well, I know we played Megan at the top of the show. I know y'all heard a little bit of stuff that was going on with her deals. I mean, like, does that have any relevance into life as far as
That's-
like doing
She
business?
signed a
as far as
360
like,
deal.
That's
not
crazy.
betting on
She signed
yourself.
a fuck me
fucked
over
up.
deal.
She got $15,000
But when-
back on a $2 million.
Well, we don't know if that's
But
true.
when they got
we
the
don't know
break-
if that's true
Well,
or
where they-
not. That
where
was
did they
never
come with these
confirmed.
numbers?
No, when
I don't
somebody
know.
broke it down, it's a 360 deal.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
basically.
So, well, I feel like what fucked her up was not the initial deal she did with the baseball player, Carl Crawford or whatever. She got fucked up when she started signing to a million other niggas, like
Yeah, she
300.
signed to 3 labels.
So
300
Well, she
is
signed
also
to a
another
management
I was having this
deal.
argument,
Rock
right?
Nation, but still, they are all taking a piece. You know,
I was having this argument because everybody was like, "Oh, she's silly, she dumb." When you've never come into that much money, you gotta hire somebody, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know if they're fucking you over. So then, shit, you might gotta hire somebody to
watch
watch
the
that
person
person
that
because
you hired.
you've never had that much money. So people are acting like, "Oh, she's stupid." This and that. Look,
no, I don't think she's stupid.
let me tell you something about Megan. She still got way more money
Than
than I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when y'all would know when you're an artist and you get that opportunity, you're not waiting to see that shit pass go because a lot of people never get it. So shit, you will be gung ho to be like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna sign right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't read contracts, music contracts. So like, you have to trust somebody that you don't have no business trusting.
This is the
What do you
same
do?
case of, we was just talking about it, like 2 shows ago with Mace. It's no
Niggas
different.
been like nobody, niggas, Rockefeller niggas, bad boy niggas, all them babies have
Everybody
been in
got-
the same
yeah,
fucking boat. Now
everybody
y'all
got
want to act
fucked
like
over.
this shit is new or something. It
Right.
ain't
Yo,
nothing new.
let me tell you, did he say he want to sign me tomorrow? I'm out of here. No disclaimers podcast.
Yeah.
It's been real. I'll be,
got-
I'll
yeah.
be,
You had to
They
work
be
for
like,
that money,
y'all,
but
y'all know Diddy be fucking niggas over? Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
you still gonna get something back.
Let me find out. Let me find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
I hate that people made it.
Y'all
Like,
wild.
what killed me is they like, oh, is she in college? Is she in law school? Like niggas acting like she about to be
Right.
an entertainment lawyer or something. Like, oh, she in oh yeah, because college teaches you everything you need to know
Right.
about
First
everything ever in life.
So I know
But
people
she's
who come
still-
out of college dumb as shit. But go
But she's
ahead.
still going to
Everybody
thrive
cheats
'cause-
their way through college unless you in like
That
med. No, seriously. If you in like unless you going to you like a pre med or something where you actually have to
school or
know
some
the shit
shit, yeah.
for your field, everyone cheats through college, dog.
Look, she got a little bullshit rookie contract, but the thing is, she's not a one-hit wonder. So she's going to
Right.
thrive past this. She's going to get some better people
Wow.
around her, and
Yeah.
then
The street says she got like a year of relevance left.
I don't know.
Nah,
she the
it
hottest
depends.
female rapper out
Said
here.
all that twerking shit getting old.
I don't know.
The twerking is getting old, but she's not. But as far as single relevant rappers go, women, she's the best.
I'm not
but as
gonna
far
hold-
as group,
I'm not gonna
Who's
hold
even like
you.
second closest to her?
Well, I'm not
as a
gonna
group,
hold
I think
you.
City Girls got that shit locked.
Oh, I love
Nah,
City Girls.
I think they fell off when Slim got locked up, though.
Nah, she can't make no videos right now or some. She's waiting till she fully off papers before
Oh,
she.
it happened
moving.
today. They back today.
Oh well,
Yeah,
it's lit
yeah.
then.
Which
My-
one was locked up?
JT.
JT.
She's
Which one is
gorgeous.
which one is the tough one?
The Bronx.
JT.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah. I mean, they both bad, but JT look good as shit. Look, no, my thing is this though. I ain't gonna hold you in this no shade to man because I love her, but I feel like all her songs are starting to sound the same.
That's most of these niggas though.
And that's
Future.
that's facts. But to see the problem is with women is we don't really get that. We don't really get that. We don't get to get that.
I feel like men have more to talk about. Like women, like, well, no, because you got a Lauryn Hill, you got a Jean Grey, you got a Rhapsody. All right, never mind. I was about to get
Well-
like,
Yeah.
because they talk. Definitely Rhapsody, because honestly, she's the best woman rapper out there. If you want to
Skill wise, yeah.
Yeah,
So
skill-wise, yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I do feel there's some relevance to what you're saying
Mm-hmm.
because they say that a lot about female comedy too. Like this only, female comedians like pussy dick, oh this
Mm-hmm.
and that. Like that's all they talk about in they
Right.
in their comedy whatevers, and so or their bits or whatever. And it's similar to rap. They talk about fucking niggas getting money, whatever. But if you could make the same argument about men, it's getting money, fucking bitches. I mean, it's a genre for
Drugs,
that type
killing.
of
Well,
drug.
But it's certain
you know,
certain
some
genres.
certain
rappers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some rappers.
You're not gonna hear that shit from Nas, and you're not gonna hear that shit from J.
You're
Cole.
not gonna hear
But
from
I will
Kendrick.
say,
Right,
J. Cole,
right.
they
men,
hit-
but men tend to be more
But the
versatile.
trap rappers,
Just
all
in
day.
general,
Yeah.
but I wonder why is that? Because it's just as it's more women than there are men.
Because it's easier for niggas to lie because you don't want to hear a woman, she talking about how she was trapping in the basement and shit. Like, you be like, bitch, you was not trapping. Get the fuck out of here. So what else do
Okay.
you talk about? Because then if you don't
Okay.
resonate and you get personal, because you got niggas that get personal and start
Right.
telling like,
Yeah, yeah.
stories and shit. I don't hear a lot, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, not trying to diss women, I don't hear women getting like real personal on these tracks.
Not rappers. No.
Nah, it's
I
all
don't-
it's all the same.
R&B, you get a
Yes.
Echo, you know what I'm saying? You get
It's
a...
all
Summer.
the
Well,
same
actually, it's one.
surface level.
I've heard Young and May say some personal shit.
All right,
And
that's a
she's-
nigga.
Shit, nigga.
That's a nigga. That falls in the nigga category. That's not a
Well,
female
you-
rapper. That nigga's a nigga.
She trans.
When it
so-
when it comes
She
to
just spits-
females
Nah,
in
yeah.
rap though, it's the same surface level content with all of them. To be honest, I mean, and it's outliers, but
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
as a whole, especially the ones who doing any type of trap rap or anything, it's the same surface level content. I mean, look how much Cardi's hype has slowed down.
Oh my god!
forgot
Like,
Forgot all about,
yeah, I
damn,
forgot
I
about
forgot
her.
all about
Did
Cardi.
I not tell y'all that was going to happen?
But the thing
though?
is, these the new female rappers. Remember, Eve made "Love Is Blind." That might be the biggest. Is that the
biggest-
biggest hit of her career?
That was my
So
shit.
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
talk about other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're just not like Kim was.
But that's what I'm
telling
saying.
stories.
They don't. But that's what happens. Like somebody like a Cardi who really don't write. She don't have that versatility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
she got to
It's-
spit whatever her writer
Yeah.
is. You know.
Right.
Offset
And it's
writing
all
all that shit.
it's all sounding.
I
It's
forgot
all
about Cardi.
Yeah,
it all
me too.
sounds the
Yeah,
same. That's
yeah.
what I'm
She
saying.
pregnant?
No, but she
Nah,
was
she
talking.
just-
No,
Cool down.
She
Nah,
was talking about dropping shit,
Yeah.
but no one cares.
But she
Like,
got
it's
other
okay.
like business ventures, like she's modeling
She's
and all
getting
that other
endorsements.
shit.
she would be
Yeah.
okay. No, don't get me wrong. Cardi B is going to be okay financially, but musically relevant. Like I
already-
think her
You
time
said
has passed.
financially.
Financially, I don't know.
I
man.
told
You know how
Bam
it
is
is
from the
sometimes.
gate though. I told Bam is in my old job when she first started. You know what I'm saying, going mainstream. I was like, this shit not going to last. Is what it takes for you look at the people who had longevity and you see how they moved and you see how she moved and she not moving the same. And it's not to say you got to follow that path, but it's an algorithm to it. And she hasn't been.
Yeah,
But I think she's made a name for herself, she can take a break and she can drop some shit. And if that shit fire,
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
it. That's it.
Has she ever made a song with Beyonce?
Nah, if
She come back
nigga,
and make a song with Beyonce.
or if she, I don't know
likelihood?
if she did one, but if she drop a song with Meg while Meg is popping right now,
I feel
But
like
Meg
that.
fuck with
I feel like
Beyonce,
that. I
right?
feel like
Yeah.
that window closed too. To be honest, I don't know. Like I feel like those are the type of opportunities never really got put on the table for Cardi because she do too much. So you already know B ain't about to be like B did her thing with
Yeah,
Nicki.
yeah,
They
yeah.
had their James or whatever.
Yeah.
But you ain't seen her and Nicki make no more tracks
that's
since all the
true.
controversy started. She ain't B don't tangle herself in that shit.
So Adam 13 said, women goes for making money, men go for they take care more of the craft than the money. As far as
That makes sense. Because
don't-
like
not all.
Because
niggas, no. There are a lot of rappers who like, I'm just in it for the money.
Yeah,
like,
of course. That's what
Exactly.
I'm
Well,
saying. Yeah, not
everybody
all.
in it for the fucking money, no matter what they say. I get that, but like I do feel like men, and I don't know who writes their raps because I'm sure some of these niggas don't. So I'm not going to say these women don't write their raps, but you don't care if a woman really wrote her raps or not. When a nigga don't write his,
do,
I
but
mean, you
for
because you're an
obvious
artist, you know what I'm saying. But nobody cares if Meg writes her raps or Cardi writes. No one
yeah.
gives a fuck. But as soon as you say nigga don't write his raps, oh
I
shit,
care
you
like
know,
shit
fuck that
because
nigga.
like
You're
one
artists,
thing
y'all.
about the City Girls is I got respect for them because they came out like, look, hey, we
don't
like
write
fuck
this
it, let's
shit,
start
yeah.
rapping. Shit, we just started rapping and we just happened to pop. Fuck it. But I hate the bitches who fake the funk. I hate anybody who fake the funk because I feel like if you a rapper, the talent. It's multifaceted, but the bottom line is them fucking bars. How do you even decide to be a rapper and you ain't got no bars?
Got you.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck the delivery and all that.
Why
How
did you even pick this lane?
Right. How did you even get? It's like a singer don't have to write because your talent is your vocals.
Right.
right. Do you? But have y'all with this whole Megan shit? It kind of shed light on how Jay-Z does like little shady business dealings
He's
and
always
stuff like
done.
that.
He got Dame to sell his shit to him for like $7 million. Turned around and sold that shit for like 25.
All these moguls do that
what
shit
the
though.
fuck?
But as far as so I thought it was interesting because how it just shed light on how the bigger agencies or whatever comes in and kind of swallows up the little small labels.
It's a dog eat dog world. Rather
But
you
that
than
ain't
me.
nothing new.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rather you
because
than
at the
me.
end of the day,
Fuck
the
it.
indie folks, you got to be able to keep feeding these people.
Right,
Can you
right.
keep doing that? Can you grow with them to the magnitude that they headed at? If you can't, it's the bigger folks gonna come in and swoop in
Yeah,
on your shit,
like-
and that's where her label was so tight about. Like, I
Yeah.
invested all this in her, and you think these big name niggas gonna come and swoop in? And I think that was petty though, because at the end of the day, how you feel is how you feel. But if you ain't play with that girl like that, she
Right.
wouldn't feel the need to
Mm-hmm.
move on.
Right.
So such a lady said, how was advising Meg shady? Well, from the details of the situation, from what I understand, she was able to get 40% of most of her shit, which is unheard of for a new artist. That was because Carl Crawford and his new label, they had to have leverage too. They didn't have nobody who they can say, that they blew up. So they had to give their artists, their new artists more
gotta give
shit.
to get.
You gotta give to get. Right. So she had like an amazing deal for a new artist. It's just that I guess she wanted to kind of be on board with Rock Nation. And so she's like, okay, if I can take out people who are in my pockets, it's gonna be the little man, not Leo Cohen and Jay-Z and whoever else. It's going to be the little guy. So if I can get him out my pockets, I'd be good. And do you really think Rock Nation's going to give her a better deal than what she got with Carl Crawford? No. But they're going to say, hey, did you see this in your contract? You might want to check that out. You might want to get out of that. So instead of them being in your pocket,
Right.
we will take some of that. But we'll give you more, advantages as far as, now, we got to deal with the NFL. You might can get on the Super Bowl. They have a leverage in other.
It's all that name. It's all that name recognition that come with it.
It's the
Right.
affiliation.
Being cool
Like
with
Jay-Z's arguably the best rapper of all time. Why would you not want to be affiliated with his brand?
Because
nobody else,
because if you're betting on yourself, you will want more of a percentage and more equity in yourself, really, and on your art. So it's like long term, if you have kids and passing down that generational wealth and just being able to get make money off of your publishing and stuff like that. If you give it all away, you're gonna end up like a lot of the
Man, them
fellows.
niggas don't be getting their publishing from the gate. And the wild part
But
is that
she did get
But
a lot.
that's a wild. That's the. I thought she didn't get. She
got majority of her masters.
Yes,
like that.
which is like I
Yeah,
said,
that is
unheard of.
recently, or that was in her
No,
deal?
that wasn't her original
Yeah.
Carl Crawford deal that she's trying to get out of. And I'm like, I get what I think that she's just being impressionable. Of course, being young. Of course, you want to be cool with Beyonce and Jay-Z, but I don't think she's thinking long term. But I don't think she's dumb because of it. I just think it's like the allure.
It's
You know
like,
what I mean?
It's like like a ball player coming into the league as a rookie and he popping, he averaging 28 a game or some shit. You can't go to management and say, look, I want to renegotiate my deal because I'm an all-star.
Yeah.
So now just because she popping, that don't give her the right to do that. You gotta stick that shit out.
You have
Yeah,
to honor
you gotta
your
ride it
contract.
out, and that's just
Yeah.
that's facts. So I don't blame them for wanting to, you know what I'm saying, pursue the legal route. Like, hold up, sis, you know what I'm saying, like. The fuck, because at the end of the day, you came into this with nothing, for real, and they invested in you.
Yeah,
so
they
I
believed in
can't
you before
look
Jay-Z knew
right.
who he
I
was.
can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at them for wanting to protect what they've put into it, because that's how those deals work. When you coming in there with none of them labels, is you are unproven talent at
Right.
this point, and they're unproven talent at this
Yeah.
point. So it's a gamble on both sides. So they like, okay, cool. We see the potential in you. We gonna go ahead and invest, but at the same time, they gonna want that money
Right,
back.
paying
Like,
studio time, they paying for dates and booking and tours and all that
They
shit.
front all that money. The
Yeah.
small labels don't have enough money.
yeah,
to
and
do
they
all
don't
that
even
shit.
have the money to be fronting
Yeah.
for real,
Right.
for real. So it's like, you know
They
what
want
I'm
that
saying?
shit back.
Right. And they want the time, with interest. You don't invest just to get exactly what you put in back. You try to
Yeah.
get a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
want
interest.
it's like
back.
getting a credit card. You give me a $5,000 limit. I can't just run that. I mean, you can just run it up, but you're going to have to pay that shit off eventually.
Right. Plus
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah,
percentage of interest that you
exactly.
owe. If you don't pay it
Exactly.
off before that 30 days up, girl. 30 days up, girl.
Did you see Love is Blind? I know Sean said he didn't see it. Have you seen Love is Blind?
I haven't, but I've seen enough snippets on social media to be thoroughly
Who in it?
fucking entertained.
Nobody
a bunch
that
of
we
nobody.
know.
It's like,
Well, that Carlton dude was on fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was like fucking Cynthia's
You
little
saw it.
gay man.
I saw 2 episodes. And I
I'm
didn't-
not knocking it.
Nah,
I'm just saying
I'm
I had
just
never,
saying.
no, seriously, like I said, ever since I really got off social media, I don't be knowing shit, and I don't really
Yeah.
watch TV.
I only ever saw the
Because-
snippet of what was the girl he was with, Carlton, and the
I forgot the girl, but
black
shout out
girl,
to her.
Amber
No,
or
it's a
Alexis,
Diamond, I think.
whatever her name is. Her,
All
he was
stripper
with
names.
her, and they were engaged. And I just saw the clip where she found out that he's bisexual.
Okay, real quick.
Is
the
this
premise
like
of
a
the show.
This Is
Okay.
Us? What's
No,
it? Oh.
so
It's
it's
like
like
a reality.
So to me, I think it's filmed like a reality show,
Scripted
right?
reality.
But to me, I don't know if y'all have seen The Office. I think
Yeah.
it's me personally. I think they just got some like random people, but it's shot like it. But it's very, very much scripted. Like
Yeah, it's like
they
scripted reality.
Yeah, but like it's nothing about it to me is. I think it's like 20% real.
Got you.
You know,
That's
but
generous.
right, that's fucking generous. Okay,
it looks scripted as fuck, but
It's fuck,
like
yeah.
it seems like it's probably fucking.
It's
real.
anybody famous
So
in
look,
there.
no,
Okay.
it's all regular people. Now look, so what she's describing, so the only black couple that actually made it to engagement, really the only black couple for real in the show, which is fucking crazy because they're the only one who had like a LGBT type of situation. How ironic. I don't know. But
Love to put these alpha
no,
boys in
no,
there. Go ahead.
it's
I'm
relevant
sure
to the
that's
story. No. I fuck with, listen, I love gay people.
When you gotta say I love gay people,
You don't really
I
love
do.
gay people,
I have
bro.
3 gay friends.
I do. I have
That's
more
what's
of gay
next.
friends than that, honestly.
You
I
sound
really
like-
love them, honestly.
Gotcha.
And I do love my friends. I don't care. Listen,
If you know the
if
count
I'm
of-
not
This
fucking you,
does
I
not-
don't care who you're fucking.
This is not a reflection on the full no
Yeah, this
disclaimer.
This is no
This
disclaimer.
is one.
Did this nigga just give a disclaimer or no disclaimers? What the fuck?
A rare disclaimer.
One disclaimer podcast like shit.
No, but okay.
I fuck with y'all.
Listen,
Zaya, Zora, whatever the fuck your
I
name
fuck with
is.
Zaya. I do.
Zelda.
You know, she about to fucking kill this WNBA shit. Watch what I tell
12,
you.
bro. I don't think
Watch. She watch.
Zimbabwe, whatever.
Watch.
You do not want to hoop. She about to
Exactly.
start making some fire ass
She
fashion
wanna hoop. She
designs.
wanna shoot. Shoot that hoop.
Oh
Shoot
my
that
God.
hoop.
So okay, so the
She about to make Wears by Wade, and it's
Yeah.
about to be lit.
no,
You
okay,
gotta do a
so
collab with Zara. That shit gonna
real
be heat.
quick.
Oh,
that
That
was
shit gonna be heat.
fire.
That shit gonna be heat.
Fire
Hey,
by Zara. Oh, it's
I
fucking
want my
lit.
credit on that. That shit gonna be heat.
I be wearing transgender clothes sometimes. I be wearing
What are transgender clothes? Like,
That fucking 4XT that she got on that holy ass T. The fuck? That T big as shit. Got that joint from Big and Tall. She 4'11", rocking a fucking 5X.
y'all when I wear
The fuck?
I can't stand you, yeah.
when I wear leggings, I be wearing like oversized shirts so I could cover my butt. Okay.
Yeah, that's not what it looked like on Instagram.
Oh.
That looked like a crop top to me.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. But anyway.
You had that
Shut
paper
up.
towel outfit on. You
Hey,
wasn't
yeah,
hiding nothing. Oh, the
Well,
fuck.
that was a different situation. I was out and about doing me.
Where you was at?
I just went
That
to
was a
brunch.
nice looking staircase.
Thank you.
Where was that at?
I was just in Navy
That
Yard.
was a
Nothing
nice
crazy.
Navy
looking
Yard.
staircase.
What location?
Yeah,
what restaurant?
Right,
We wanna
Navy Yard
know.
is not a restaurant.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
off air. I don't remember.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta
Hold on,
tell
you
them
tell me
off
off air,
air
but
because
you
you
don't
don't want
remember.
people to go there.
No,
That's
people
some shit
go
I
there.
would do.
No, but
it's
y'all
funny-
start niggering it
Yeah.
up. I
No,
feel
no,
you.
it's
That's
already
exactly what I do.
niggered. It's already niggered. It's okay. It's
Oh, well, then
good.
fucking tell us then.
Because
It's
Navy
not
Yard
right.
is not.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Navy Yard
the
don't have that
Damn.
too many popping like
Nah,
restaurants.
not
No,
at all.
it was, and that restaurant was decent. It wasn't nothing crazy about
So
it.
you do
It was
remember? You
decent.
just want
Was
to
it
tell
like-
me.
I don't remember the name of it.
Was it like a buffet or?
No,
something
I don't
else?
like buffet. I hate buffets. I hate
I
buffets.
love it. I love a
What
bottomless
buffet?
brunch.
The park is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
buffet.
Well, that's the only one I would
You
do.
know-
That's the only one.
I love a
We
bottomless
went there
brunch.
a couple weeks ago, and I hate that shit. It just seems
The
like it's,
food?
no,
Or
like the
just part-
atmosphere.
oh,
It's
okay.
like
Yeah,
the
it's too
bougie,
it's-
Glenarden,
I
like
told
bougie.
you, it's
yeah,
a club for suburb niggas who are like the
Yeah.
hardest niggas
It's
in their
just-
hood. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
want
saying?
my brunch to be that loud. That's the thing.
Right,
Like,
I
it's
wanna
too loud
eat in
for
peace.
brunch. Like, I want to be able to
Yeah.
talk
You
to the
talking-
person sitting
yeah.
next to me. Like, I don't
I
want to
li-
be in there like, hey.
I literally was in there on my phone the whole time.
I know.
When we
all
was
were.
in there for
Okay.
somebody's birthday a year ago or so, I
C
like
birthday.
the food. It was for shout out to C. I like the food at Park.
No,
No,
No, the food is
A1.
bomb,
Yeah.
but the
atmosphere
atmosphere
blows
is
me.
wicked.
I don't
yeah.
care about the atmosphere. I'll be honest.
I love Tony and Joe's.
Okay, but hold on, wait. What? Okay,
go
before
ahead.
we get off, okay. So
Go ahead.
basically the premise of this show is just a lot of people get together and they want to experiment on, is love blind. So instead of dating face to face, they get into these pods. They can't see each other, and so they date around. Everybody goes into rotates or whatever and dates each other, and then they say whoever they got a connection with, and at the end of the 10 days or so, they see who they want to marry, because that's what the goal is to come out there with the engaged and come out there with a fiance. So based on sight unseen, the personality, the chemistry, whatever, only they come out and they meet each other after they propose. So
Gotcha. Is it like 90 Day Fiance? Isn't that kind of the premise you don't see?
I've
Like
never
that,
seen
but
that show.
you just can't see them.
Okay, at
Yeah,
all.
Right.
yeah. Mhm.
So this particular couple, the black couple, the only one, with that
The fully
that
black
type
couple.
of the fully black, right? The fully black couple, Carlton and Diamond. She didn't find out until, after the engagement, they went on a honeymoon and they saw each other for the first time, spent time with each other. And before the first night, which I respect, he let her know, at one point, his words were, at one point in my life, I only decided to focus on falling in love with hearts, meaning he did not discriminate.
You was
against
bisexual.
gender.
You was dating men.
And so
Just
he was
saying.
nervous
Where's
about
the correlation
telling
of
her.
hearts?
Yeah,
That was his words.
Oh, he's falling in love with your heart and not necessarily your gender.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
I don't see gender. I don't see dicks or pussy. I just see souls.
Right.
I see pussy. I don't know what that nigga talk about. These are some other shit. That nigga say you see anything. Butt, ass, penis. That nigga wildin'. He's a
So,
wicked nigga.
long story short, the nigga was bisexual, right? So, he broke it to her at the pool where they were sitting, poolside, and he was like, it's something I want to tell you, and I'm nervous because I'm not sure how you're gonna take it, blah blah blah. And so he told her, and so she was just trying to, ask questions. She was very nice. She carried the situation way
Yeah.
better than either one of us would have. She was
That
just
nigga
like,
pool and bam.
she was just like, why didn't you
I'm
tell me this
out.
before? Like, why didn't you give me the option? Thank God he did it before, they got to the bedroom or anything like that. But she wasn't with it, but she was just trying to understand, like,
Talk
are you still
yourself right out
interested
the
in
cheeks.
men, blah, blah, blah. And so he just went off on her, called her a bitch, all types of shit. But anyway, if y'all, he was called her a bitch. That's why I don't fuck with bitches like you. You the only bitch that got a problem with it, da-da-da. Like, he really
You
went
like
off
this
on
show.
her.
But what's super wild
cool.
is
It's
that he
cool.
said
It's
you the
cool.
only bitch that had a problem with it, but you were hesitant to tell her because
Come
you were
on,
worried
bro.
about how she was going to
Make it
react.
make
having a
sense.
She
problem with it.
reacted the way that you thought she was going to react, but in a respectful manner, and now you're mad. Like, sir,
Right.
But-
keep it a fucking bean. But people say that, oh, if he's bisexual, that's none of your business.
Nah, it is my business.
And
You gotta
y'all
know
haven't
if you wanna
inter-
get yourself in a shitty
who he's
situation.
had,
Literally.
who he's had sex with before you is not your. Cause all right,
Absolutely.
so if he out here fucking goats, bitch, don't you want to know?
No bullshit.
What was
So,
that?
Would you fuck with a woman that said that she was just fucking with women for like a period of time, or she only saw hearts? Does that matter to you? Because like I know a lot of niggas, they like women that like women. That's never been my thing.
And see, of course, for us, it's a double standard. We niggas look at women fucking with women. It's like shit, that
Bring
shit,
her with
yeah,
you,
that's
nigga.
just
Like,
alright.
what's up?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I don't look at it like that because the bitch be saying I'm going over my friend house and she getting her carpet.
So wait,
You gotta be like,
so what we about to say? What we about to say? Go ahead.
Kaga.
Finish your point, Dave.
You think like when we was growing up in high school, it was a lot of women or whatever. They was experimenting with other girls and shit. Then they got older. They want to try dick,
Gotcha.
and then they never went back. So if you say at that point in time that you was trying it or experiment, I wouldn't mind.
But men don't get the option to dabble in
Exactly.
dick and come back.
If you
dabbling dick, you got to stay on that side.
exactly,
now.
it
Niggas
ain't no
not bringing
switching
you back
teams,
on over
cause
here.
you on that fence forever.
It
Now
is
your
different for
booty
women,
hole
Bobby.
open,
Yeah.
and that's wild.
No, honestly, it's not different, but it is different.
No,
Does
actually,
that make sense?
I just
it's
thought
not
about
different,
it.
but it is
I
different.
just thought about it. If whoever you was fucking with got a strap on and you was sucking that shit, I can't take you serious.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's special ed.
that's a mental illness.
that's
you
mental
sucking
illness.
a plastic penis.
Nobody's
Suck a
getting
real dick.
nobody's
Exactly.
getting
The
real
anything out of
shit.
that.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you.
about me.
Why you can't get this real vein in
nobody's
your
getting
mouth?
anything out
I'm
of
not fucking
no,
with that
That
shit.
is the complete.
Y'all
That is the
talking
single
about
most.
me?
No, that's the single most pointless sexual act on earth.
No.
You're not getting anything out of it.
Right.
The strap wearer is not getting
Right.
nothing out of it.
You're just
But
sucking
see,
a rubber band.
Yeah, I think
Exactly.
but see, a menage is a lot of men's fantasy, and that's why they be cool with a bitch who dabble with other bitches. Like, oh shit, well let me pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Women, I don't want you to dabble with other men because it's like, okay, you bring another man into the bedroom. Some bitches got fantasies of getting G. It's not gonna
That's
go
facts.
how you thought it was.
Yeah.
You thinking you about to be having one in the pink, one in the stink, and they fucking each other. You like, God,
Yeah, that's wild.
you just over there.
You know
fucking
what? The great
sprinkling water on
The
them.
great Pimp C said, "Never be ass naked in the bedroom with another nigga."
Ever. It's no
That's the
reason.
gutter.
It's
That's
only it's
gay.
a one dick out rule
Yeah.
per room. It's only
Yeah.
supposed to be one dick out in a
Yeah.
room at a time.
You got
If
to
it's
tag team it. You got to
two
say,
dicks
okay, I'm
out,
done. Go
right.
ahead.
Yeah.
If it's two dicks out, what's happening? Because all I can think about is like y'all are going to at some point during the shuffle graze meats, and then once y'all bump meats,
Yeah.
y'all
You
go
gay.
together.
Y'all
Y'all
get
are
it
together.
automatically.
It's so crazy. It's
Y'all
a
a
lot
couple.
of women that want to get G.
Bro,
I mean,
it's wild as
Like,
shit.
I mean,
as
I
you
get
get older,
it.
What do they say? Hold on, no.
I get it.
Do you?
I mean, I'm not asking to get G, but I mean, I get the logic
No,
behind it.
no.
You like, okay, you get to get hit and fucking
two
suck
different
dick at the same time.
Two different.
Bitches like that
yeah,
shit.
or like women have said, like, well, what's the difference if I like dick? Why not have two dicks?
Right.
You want two pussies? And I said,
The pleasure is there,
you know
but
what I'm
now
I get the
That's
logic.
a
Get
nympho.
the, it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a,
yeah.
I
it's
can't-
a, it's
I
a
can't deal
pleasure
with that
situation.
shit.
I get the logic. Some bitches I really
All right,
like
so,
sucking dick, and then they like getting hit too.
Have a
Oh,
nigga
God.
ever been hitting you and then he put his finger in your mouth?
You said what about the Knicks?
Has a nigga ever been hitting you? No. Has a guy ever been hitting you, right? And then he put his finger in your mouth?
Like sex?
What the fuck do you think? I'm talking about baseball? What
are we
the fuck?
for?
But back into the
Oh my
What we
god.
was
You're
talking
having
about-
sex.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got you. It's the same.
No, it's not because
Some women
no,
are
it's a
turned
whole
on-
nother. It's a whole nother situation
Some
when
women
it's
are
the actual
turned
penis.
on by
You-
sucking
and you
dick,
know that.
and they also turned on by taking dick. And
Yeah.
the thought of having both at the same time arouses
I
them.
got
And
But
I
it's
don't
your
feel like-
imagination.
Would
Use
you
your
ever-
fucking imagination.
Would you ever fuck with a bitch that said that she got G before?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You got that shit happening
No,
in
no,
your
no.
past.
What do you mean fuck with though?
Like she didn't got G. Like
No, no, no.
Uh.
You said would you ever fuck
Oh,
with?
like seriously date.
exactly. exactly.
Nah, but the great
Exactly.
hold on.
Thank you,
So
Dave.
the great thing about this
Thank
is
you.
the great thing about this is women like that take that shit to their grave. They're not gonna tell a nigga that they really fuck with. So I ain't gonna never know anyway.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Nah,
don't
nigga-
be-
Women would say
I
it.
don't get why niggas be so like what's so depressing about it for y'all though. Like
our egos are frail.
Yeah,
like
facts.
I don't like when
You
a bitch
took
says she had
two-
sex with another nigga.
Right.
God
two-
damn, I wasn't the first.
Did you look at him? Did you look at him in his eyes? What the fuck?
Did you like them a lot? You loved them?
Damn.
I mean,
so
like,
you
I don't know.
actually loved another
Yeah.
nigga before you loved me? Wow.
Wow,
Right,
that's
yeah. I can't
crazy.
believe
You
this
just
shit.
go out. You wildin'. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, you
Yeah.
had
Like-
a pussy before you met me.
Like,
You
Right.
like my
fucking
man
wild
Ruck
shit.
said, you ain't the only player in town, man. Like any game that you done spit to a broad, she done had that shit spit to
Yeah,
her
of
before.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
It
That's
just,
how it go.
It just matter
Shout out to Ruck.
how many niggas said that shit. Do she believe it or not? Is she stupid? She
Because
got low
that's the only thing is
self-esteem,
like when
you
a
know?
woman like I like a woman that control the dick that she get and she don't let it control her. Like if
Right.
you out here fucking fucking niggas on your own accord,
Right.
cool. But
Yeah.
like if niggas been like if you dry naive and like
Spinning you
it's
and shit.
different,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I got you.
but to the shows, back to the show. There was some. I saw some criticism.
We left
on-
the show.
She talking
Love
about
is
that.
Blind.
Love is
nigga.
Blind.
Oh, back to
No, so because I wanted to address this. There was a lot of criticism from Diamond because she had a preference to only date a man that only dealt with women. And I feel like black women only
Not a
get
bad
that
preference,
criticism.
by the way.
Yeah, and I feel like
got
it's
a
something
preference.
to it. Like only black women get that criticism that like, oh, you're homophobic if you can't date a man that he says bisexual, so he likes women too. So, but I don't really hear that pressure on other people. Like, why do y'all think that is?
You know what?
Well, I never looked into the pressure on
Yeah.
other people. I really just don't. I don't see any fault in you having the preference of only wanting to date heterosexual men.
Absolutely.
And it's
That's not unreasonable.
How can you get mad at me because I only want to deal with women? What type of shit does that make?
No, women who only like if you only deals with women in that.
She wants to date a man that only deals with
Yes.
women. She didn't want to date a bisexual man.
Yes.
Even
And
still, that's
niggas-
her preference.
and that's okay.
Chewing
Yeah.
her out for having that preference and
Right,
calling her
right.
homophobic. I don't feel like that's homophobic. I feel like I don't see anything wrong with that versus any other preference. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you don't want to date gay men. You don't want to date bisexual men.
Right.
You don't want to date men who fuck animals. You
I don't
don't
want
want
to date bitches that wear them fellas.
Them motherfuckers is
Them
heavy as
Jones.
shit.
Right, now you
Skywalkers.
felophobic. See?
Yeah.
Now you felophobic.
Hey, you can throw that shit at a bitch head
Oh.
and her shit will
Yo.
crack.
It's curtains. It's curtains. She's
Listen,
dead.
a client gave me this topic. He's a client. Shout out to Billy. He watches the show all the time. Listen,
Billy,
he's-
how old is he? Who the fuck
He's
names
like
your
40.
child Billy? Oh, yeah, the
I
guy.
His
only
name is
know-
William.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh,
But we
okay,
call him
okay,
Billy. All right.
gotcha.
So he said after being married for
William.
5 years, if you found out that your spouse cheated on you when they dated you, like in a dating stage,
Mm-hmm.
how does the other person take it? How should the other person
I
take
eat that
it?
shit. That shit passed.
Yeah.
We
Fuck
married.
yeah.
We was dating. I'm not going back to that. We
Honestly,
married.
I'm a feel a certain way, but I thinking in my mind like that shit was old. If you
like
ain't
the
cheated in the marriage, then fuck it, we good.
Hey,
Y'all- okay, hold on, wait. So Sean, you said it's old.
Because cheating ain't cheating till you married.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That's absolutely true.
I mean, that's
Nigga,
just,
what?
I mean,
Well,
nah,
from a biblical standpoint,
yeah.
you're
We
saying
We
you're
ain't
married.
biblical. This
Nah,
nigga ain't been in
we-
church in years.
we
You
live
wait,
in
But are you gonna
times-
leave a nigga because you found out he
So,
cheated?
right.
No,
before
it's
he
not
married
about
you?
leaving.
So,
But I'm
right,
saying
let me
cheating
tell
is
you
cheating.
something. You are going to feel different if your boyfriend cheat on you versus if your husband
Yes,
cheat
but
on
it's still cheating. It's
It
just
is.
different levels. You
That's-
said it ain't cheating unless you.
Well, that's from a technical standpoint. I see what you're saying. You technically single till you're married, but no, like I'm not tripping off no shit that happened when we were dating. We've been
Oh.
married for 5 fucking years.
So for the Instagram live, if you what the scenario was, you were married for 5 years, and you find out that your spouse cheated on you back when y'all were just dating before y'all were married. How do you react? I feel like
What would you do, Sabray?
I ain't leaving a nigga for it, but I would feel some type of way. I would be
milk
like,
it.
I mean,
really?
shit.
Like I would be like, really? Like I would be. We would have to talk about it.
Right.
I'ma
And
milk it to get some gifts.
depending on how it happened, and what all went on, like it could have been like, oh, we was taking a break, you fucked a bitch. Oh, I found out, whatever.
No, y'all wasn't talking
Then
about. Y'all was happily
I
together.
would be like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, what the fuck? You gonna have to address that, But I ain't
Because
gonna
I
go
knew I was
nowhere.
gonna marry you.
What
I
you
had to
think I'm
drop it
gonna be
off one last time.
Because it was still a committed relationship.
because
so
he
it would
got
be
some
like,
pussy
he knew he was
5
gonna,
years ago.
He knew he was
No,
gonna
no.
marry you. He
And
had
then-
to drop it off one last time.
But then even it also depends on how you found out.
I'm be like, damn, now
That
I don't
makes
feel
a
bad for the
difference.
Let me
time
tell
I
you
fucked
something.
somebody
That makes
before
a
we got
difference.
If
married.
my wife cheat and she got away with it, don't try to, for your moment of clarity,
Take that shit to the
Yeah.
grave.
clear your conscience. Don't fucking tell me because shit
I
is
don't
going great.
wanna
I don't
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's like a fucking
playing me, keep
That was a simp anthem like shit.
All niggas was making was simp music back then.
That
that
nigga
was
sat in the
the
bathtub and made that shit.
Fully dressed. Fully dressed. Though. He was
No,
fully
no
clothed in the
water
tub.
in the tub
He was
neither.
fully dressed in the tub. He was wild as shit.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. No, it's funny because I saw an episode of Maury like years ago, and it was an old ass couple that was old as shit, like maybe like in their 60s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And the wife had the husband taking a lie detector test, and it turned out that he cheated on her 30 years ago,
damn.
one time with the lady who borrowed aluminum foil from them, right? And she was heated.
Yeah.
Maury like, Mo, he cheated
about to
one
die.
time in
30
30
years,
years.
yeah.
It was 30 years ago with the lady who borrowed aluminum foil, dog. I was in fucking
What they 60?
tears.
They probably got coronavirus by now.
Are you
60.
out of pocket?
I mean, look, at this point, are we gonna talk about that today?
about the
Yes.
about
Oh,
the
okay.
Rona.
All right, so
Yes.
we
So
can say that.
yeah. So
like my-
but speaking of, okay, so like I said, to me cheating is cheating. You know what I'm saying? But it really would depend on how I found out. You know what I mean? That how much I
get
would
it.
trip.
I get it.
But at the
How about if he told you?
Oh, you found some dirty drawers.
Oh, you
now.
know what?
I feel like, bro, it depends.
7 years
If we had
ago.
like
Shit's hard as fuck.
From 7 years ago. You like, who Rouge drawers are these?
No, but like I would just be like, really, bro, like. And I saw this other post, right? It says basically, no, look, because listen, hear me out. No, look, before we get to the Coroni,
Coroni.
yeah,
It's not macaroni. What the fuck?
Fucking Italian.
This is a noodle tortellini, like it's pasta
Alright,
or some shit. It's
before
a
we get
virus.
to that shit, before we get to the white man's disease, because niggas ain't getting
I
it.
knew you was gonna come with
God,
this shit.
God always comes through in the clutch. I always told y'all the universe has a tendency to correct itself. This shit is skipping over all niggas.
What's the other meme
and
that you
killing
fucking
all
saw?
the crackers, huh?
What's the other meme that you saw?
Okay, so it says
post?
like if you got two choices, two folders, you get either you have a happy marriage, you know everything's going great, y'all ain't really had no issues, y'all just going good, everything going good. You got two envelopes. You got the truth or just to remain happy.
Man,
Which one do you
that
get?
shit is easy. Why the fuck
Are
would you
our
want
tests negative?
That's what I'm saying. As long as it
Right.
ain't no baby or no STD,
Our
I
tests
will
are
be
negative
happy
and
as
there's no
fuck.
outside kids. Hey, look, you go and ball that shit.
I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'll pick
If
happy.
you are looking for something, you are going to find it.
No.
Or
STD
some
and
variation
kids
of,
is different.
No, or some variation of it, or you gonna fucking find something that make you create it.
No, I was
Leave
saying,
it the fuck alone.
You would know if you had, STD, because hopefully that you're getting
Yeah,
tested.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So I'm sure it's not that.
It's
It's
the
certain
way-
Because you need to be
things-
getting
it's
tested
certain
if you're in a
things-
relationship and if you're married. Fuck all that.
No, that's facts. But
So
at
you
the
would know
same,
that.
It's certain STDs that don't come up nowadays.
Yeah, but I understand that.
I
but
feel like an incubation if we
Yeah.
5
True that,
years and
true
that shit
that.
should be popping up right
That's
now.
fact. That must.
or
be
unless
some
it just
super duper
happened.
shit.
Unless it just happened. Now,
not
like, you
showing
know what
up
I'm
in no
saying? Like,
kid.
what if it just happened? And
Like,
you
can I ask questions about the folder?
Right.
Like, I'd be like, is it a kid?
Is it a
No.
kid?
All right,
But
great.
if shit is going good, why would you want to like
Fuck that
mess
up purposely. Yeah.
Because if he has another kid, we need to know so I can leave. Like,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? It's been real.
So you
but
would
no.
leave after a kid if you would
yeah,
leave if
after-
a
You have a
nigga had a
baby? I
kid
mean,
on
I
you?
got to go, Stain.
That, well, I understand that because I mean you kept that shit a secret.
You and
for
that little
long.
shit can go.
Yeah, I
It
ain't gonna
depends
tell
on
you.
how. I ain't gonna
You
hold
got a
you
whole side family. No, fuck out of here, Mo.
I'm gonna wait till we 10 years in.
to tell them about the kid.
Cool, bet.
Oh,
now I
yeah.
definitely get alimony. It's been real.
I just feel like
I'm getting Social Security.
It's some shit
I'm
you
getting
gotta
all that
keep to
shit.
yourself, unless if it just come out. Like if my girl out here wilding and I don't know, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't start. No, fuck all that shit.
And I'm like, what if we out one day and we just stumble across some random bitch and she got a kid with her and the kid looks smack like you, and I'm just like,
Like,
and you
that's
just
crazy, nigga,
Yeah.
look just like me.
I mean,
Yeah.
like you on some side ass
It's
shit. Or what if
always-
we got a daughter and our daughter get older and she bring home a boy and that nigga look just like you,
Yeah.
and you been hiding this nigga the whole time.
Like, baby, you got good taste.
right.
No, you don't, baby. You got incest.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, the coronavirus, it hit Maryland, it hit Montgomery County.
That shit hit
it's
Prince
in
George's
DC.
today.
For real.
Yeah, man.
It,
Upper
they
Marlboro.
do be having some white people and Asians living over here too.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit got that nigga nicked.
Man, I'm going to Dubai this weekend.
Nigga,
$20.
I'm going to
Hey, yo.
round trip.
Round
Nah,
trip.
I'm definitely going to the Virgin Islands in the month. I
I
don't
don't
care.
give a. Hey, let
Yeah.
me tell you
Okay.
something. If it's meant for me to get, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it. But
Yeah.
if not, like all this,
We got enough melanin. All these people is not black.
Yeah, nah, it's you still gotta move a certain way. You still gotta be sanitary and wash your hands. This
Yeah.
is proven. Niggas don't wash their hands. They touching their face,
White culture,
digging in their ass and
White
digging up their
culture.
nose and some shit. Nah,
Caucasian culture.
Once again, this has no
why you-
impact.
nah, you acting like it's not
There's
black
some niggas
motherfuckers
out here who don't wash their
that's
hands.
Shorty
just-
said on the real that she don't wash her hands in her house after she
What,
used
the
her,
Asian girl?
Was it her name Adrian?
Oh, she's
Oh,
Spanish.
She's Spanish. Bailon.
Yeah.
She
yeah,
said she
she's
said-
Spanish.
She
Oh,
said she said she don't wash her hands after she used the bathroom in her house because it's her house and she feels safe.
Everything is dirty. Your steering wheel is dirty. Your phone
Yeah.
case is dirty.
Yes.
Anything that you touch,
You farting on the couch and you not gonna wash your hands?
there's nothing that you're touching.
I
that
don't
is
see what
clean.
that has to do with washing your
I know.
hands.
I thought about it shit right after. I was like, fuck it,
But
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna throw it
roll
out
with
there.
it. Fuck, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
roll
give a
with it.
shit.
Like this shit, everything in here dirty as shit. Stop. Like
Yeah.
you just. And the thing is though, it's like it's crazy how much like hand sanitizer they price gouging on
Dog.
that shit. That shit gone everywhere. But all the hand soap fully stocked. You
I went-
motherfuckers are weird. How you gonna
That's
hand
crazy.
sanitize your life with? Wash your fucking hands.
Well, I mean, if you're on the go, if
and
you're
don't
in
do the
car
rinse
or something like that.
And don't do the
But that's
rinse
only
and
white people
shake.
shit.
Don't rinse and shake. Soap it up and hit it for about 30.
Everybody's scared of the
Get the
coronavirus.
wrist. You need to get about right here.
Yes,
scared of that
in the back of your
HIV though.
hands too. People are scared of
Hey,
HIV.
Man,
They got
Nah, not
medicine
really,
for
not
that
no
shit
more.
now.
all right, let me,
HIV not even AIDS not even a death
So
sentence.
David, let me
no more.
ask you
Yeah,
this, right?
exactly.
In your past, you know what I'm saying? How many women have asked you to put on a condom? Like literally, like
You
looked
gotta give
at
me at least about 5 minutes.
Damn.
I have my own condom.
I'm gonna make it short.
Oh, that's cute.
From recent memory, like high school up until 21, probably like 5.
Okay, got you.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, strap up.
Did I actually do it?
Oh,
But they shouldn't.
You was
have
like,
to,
alright.
they shouldn't have to ask.
No,
like,
it's a-
you
but-
should.
how you don't know the difference between condom dick and uncondom dick?
Not yo.
You do.
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck
Yeah.
they didn't know
But
you didn't?
I
Because
can't tell. No, so
condom
because some
sex
women say
smell
they
like
can't tell.
AutoZone. That's why.
Women say they can't tell. I can't say if they lying on that.
I can tell, like, motherfucker, the no condom dick just hits
So,
totally
so have y'all always
different.
saw a nigga put the condom on? You asked for a nigga to put a condom on.
Yeah, I've definitely saw it.
Yeah. Well, and then I have my own condoms too, just in case a nigga try to be like,
You be like 11 strokes, and I might be like, go ahead.
Gotcha. So you've always seen the condom put on.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, but you know, women can't feel, but you can smell that shit. Smell like a bag of Goodyear tires. You
I mean,
can smell that shit.
the only reason I said
Definitely
that
give
A
it
bag
back.
of
Smell like you
tires.
fucking a Michelin man.
Let's keep it
Yeah.
a buck. I think we all can agree that unprotected sex, how dangerous it feels
Oh,
better
absolutely.
than protected
Yeah,
sex.
yeah.
I'm just saying, I've been with women and it wasn't no like, I'm gonna put a condom on,
Right.
but like, it wasn't no like, did you put a condom on? Or
Yeah.
Hey,
you
let me
had
check.
Yeah,
Is it
right.
on
Right.
properly?
But
Right.
you can see it when
check
niggas
to
is
see.
about to. You can see if he put on it. You can see it.
I don't know,
You
you
can
might
see
want
it.
to.
After
No.
you can see.
Someone
Back in
be
the
fucked
day,
with
you
their eyes
already know
closed.
the
Yeah,
back
I
in the
would-
day, the joint when you eat the bitch on the side of the bed, and then you
just-
know, and then you just come
yeah.
up.
Nah,
man.
I've seen
Ain't
it.
nobody
I
doing
see
crunches
it.
to see that, John.
Yeah.
And he might start.
You
He
can
might
see
launch
it.
you
And
off with the
and
back
all
shot.
STDs on that, you can from
You can get
physical
herpes,
contact.
yeah.
Nobody's asking. Like I've never had a woman say, "Yo, let me see your papers before we." Now that's condoms, yeah. Papers, no.
And
Never.
he might start you. He might spark you off with the back shot. So you ain't see it at all.
Hey,
You know
turn
what I'm
that joint over. I'm
saying?
just saying,
You
like,
gotta reach
first of
down.
all-
You gotta reach down, and act like you cuffing
Yeah.
balls, and
It's
be like,
crazy
oh,
what
A
people
nigga
scared
not
of.
starting out hitting from the back. Like,
Okay,
you got
yeah,
me
but
fucked
you're
up.
fucking-
You got me fucked
The
up.
whole
all
thing
the
of
way
boxes.
up.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
no, we ain't
slide
got
right
big
through.
hole
Fucked
sex, but
up.
you definitely might have been this
Niggas
done
is like,
Dick
no.
holes,
You
501s on, Tim's on, Helly on,
Nah,
Right
Skelly
through.
on.
Way.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
Missionary is a finishing move, darling. When you love
No.
that nigga and your motherfucking knees are behind your ears and he's drilling.
The back shot is definitely the finisher.
No,
No,
Unless if you don't fuck with her. Unless if you don't fuck
Did
with her,
you
you just
not
want to get it
just
out the
hear
way.
me say what the fuck I just said?
You said missionary?
I just said when he fuck with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
missionary.
Missionary's a
finishing
finishing move.
Oh, nah.
man.
Missionary's the first move.
Hey.
No.
We all got
Missionaries
different.
definitely
We gonna
the
go
first
from
move.
we gonna
Well,
go
one
from
thing-
back
If he fuck with
shots
you.
and we
Yeah.
gonna work our way back to missionary
Nah,
because
fam.
all these
Nah.
niggas fuck with me, fuck you.
When she turned over and put that arch, you know, okay, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? That's the last move.
Not
it ain't the finishing
Not
move
for me.
every time. The fuck,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
missionary definitely a closer. Fuck you
Yeah.
mean?
And
Nah.
if a nigga,
That's when you fuck with niggas who like you, want to look in your eye when they
No,
nut.
no.
Yeah.
Y'all,
I'm
y'all
saying
Yeah.
a nigga not about
but
to
niggas be
start
fucking
it
a
out.
lot of women that they
Why?
don't like,
Are
so
you
we don't
offended?
get to the missionary.
100% true.
Are you
absolutely.
offended if he sparks it off with the back shots? Like why?
It depends on how.
You
it
need to get your
depends on
ass
the
ate
time.
more because that
First
leads
of all,
right
a nigga
into
don't
that.
want. First of all, a nigga don't want to see your face, so I know he started off with fucking back shots. You're like, hold on, so bro, I know you didn't think we was on mission. You better turn that ass around.
Hey,
Damn.
please leave me alone.
But these damn goddess locks in the fucking pillow. I want to see your fucking face.
She like, first of all, I have braids now.
Whatever.
Oh no, When you fuck with a nigga who
Yo.
eat your,
Take this goddamn robe off.
when you fuck with a nigga who eats your ass, you might ease right into them back shots after he that joint
Nah,
out.
that's
He
fair.
gonna go bloop,
Gotcha.
and it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, 'cause- and Dave can vouch. Like,
If I don't
a
give
lot
fuck,
of men
Sean.
fuck women
about
that
to
they
be like,
don't
no,
like. So
wait,
we're not
look
even
at
doing
my-
missionary.
Absolutely.
Like, you gotta
Yeah.
fuck with a woman to do
So
missionary.
have you only like hit the bitch from the back and then that be it, and you like,
Yes.
I haven't never not
I
had
have.
missionary
I
sex
have.
with a nigga.
Yeah, when I lost my virginity, it was just straight from the back.
tell us more.
I lost my virginity. Shout out to Crossley High School. I lost my virginity right behind my
To the
fucking
school?
high school.
Nigga, like, the fuck-
Nah, right behind the baseball field.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch ain't have no respect for herself.
And then I fucked on my North Face. I didn't give a shit. I was cold as fuck. It was like November. It was like 40 outside.
And you was out that joke with
Punisher.
with goosebumps on your ass.
Hey,
Got a motherfucking frostbite on your dick and shit.
You out here with goosebumps on his ass, throwing it. You
I ain't
nasty
give
little
a fuck.
shit.
I was 16. I was ready to go.
You
I was
nasty
out
little
there.
shit.
And my life
you
went
was 16.
downhill
Oh,
right
that's
after that.
cute.
Shit.
I haven't had sex with a lot of women, but I've definitely hit
Mike.
some jumps off the from the back. Like, nah, because I don't want you to make this more than what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You,
Hey.
you get to hit the missionary, you
No.
start looking at the bitch.
Yeah, she
you know what I'm saying?
feeling
She's like, oh, this nigga like me. You know, no,
But see, my thing
I'm
is,
trying to look
a
at the
nigga-
dimples on your fucking back. That's
A
the only
nigga
thing I'm
who
trying to
really
look at.
like you can still give you all back shots. Them joints going off, they going
I mean, yeah,
off.
yeah.
Like,
But
fuck
you
that.
gotta. But that I feel like it depends on how far along y'all are, like in y'all relationship, to the point where you just start off with back shots and with back shots and be done. Like,
If we start off with back shots, I mean, I don't have no respect. I'm just trying to murder your shit to get this heme off.
But see,
but
my
not,
thing
not
is,
if you're
it
like
ain't
in a
never just-
Yeah.
not if you're in like a relationship and you
Well,
just
in a
might,
relationship, you can
you
switch
might,
it
might
up.
be
Oh,
doing
yeah,
a
yeah,
quickie.
yeah.
Like,
Switch it
yeah,
in.
that's
Yeah.
what I
But
mean.
it's
Like,
never
it depends.
stayed there. Even if we started off with that, he don't never just stay with
It
that.
depends. You
with-
might have to do a quickie real quick. You might have to like, all right, let me.
But
I
I'm-
just got
But
came
when
from
you
the
say
gym about
that's
to go to work.
people's women and men, that's probably most people's favorite position. How about you want to stay there?
No, I'm saying it don't always be the
that's
case.
whack.
A nigga can start with back shots and then we might morph into
So your
some other
favorite
shit.
position ain't from the back?
I mean, to stay there the whole time.
What's your favorite
See, you
sexual
ain't had no
position?
nigga drop it all,
What's your
drop it
favorite
all
sexual
because
position?
you,
My
it would be
favorite
your
position
favorite.
is me on top, but the close second is
Bitches don't be riding dick
What's,
for real.
what's your favorite position?
4 minutes max.
Hey, look.
What's your favorite
The
position?
knees tired, the
You ain't
arthritis
wrote,
acting
you ain't wrote
up.
coconut on
I
that
got
dick or
Megan
nothing.
knees.
You
I
ain't
got
wrote,
Megan knees.
you ain't
Relax.
spelled coconut on that dick or
Right.
nothing. You
Yeah,
ain't
that's
spelled
crazy.
coconut. Spell coconut.
Hey,
Out
yo.
of breath.
Spell coconut
First
on
of all, first of
You out of breath
Hey,
of all,
if you
I've
got
been-
one way to hit a joint, how you gonna hit her?
from the side.
this nigga. This
On the-
agile
on the side? Okay,
motherfucker.
Got you.
That's my finishing
This
maneuver. I got
agility course ass nigga.
With
No.
the one leg up?
yeah, that's the
okay,
only
yeah.
time. Yeah, fuck it.
Well, I don't know. First time I hit my nigga, I was on top. Murdered that nigga though. It was over.
Women can't fuck on top. I don't know what the
Shit.
fuck
That's
they be
not
like.
You want to text him?
Man,
I got-
I
You
want
no, I don't want.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
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 y'all-
first of all,
y'all
how
said
rude is
that
that?
you
Hey,
finished
I want to
them.
know
Do you
how.
know what's no? But you know
Your
what's
girl fucks
wild
you on
though.
top.
But you know what's wild though. And then he had the full length mirror in the wall, and I'm just watching myself.
Nah, that
Go
is
off,
tough.
Beth.
When they
Yeah,
get the
Go
mirror,
off,
yeah,
Beth.
that
Fire.
is when she looking at herself. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Go
fire.
off, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
You gotta have mirrors.
Yeah.
But if you have
yeah.
no, like, I worked hard not to have no knee injuries. I'm almost, I ain't gonna say
How
old
long
I
you going
am.
for on top?
I never timed it.
no, you on
Whenever
top, or you doing that hovering shit where you just grinding on
Both.
a nigga and it
Yeah.
only
Both.
feels
And don't be like this.
Both.
Hate that shit.
Both.
That raising ass shit. Get the fuck out.
Are you sitting up and taking the whole dick, or are you doing that lay down shit?
Are you
getting
are
the
your
whole
knees? Are
dick?
you like
Both.
this? Are you like
Both.
that?
And then
Because
sometimes
if you
you
really
get
riding
like,
that, only thing that's gonna touch the bed is either your knees or your feet bottoms. If you really
Gotcha.
going off,
Because a real
it
bitch can do
both?
it on her feet.
you got,
Yeah.
and you got to do
And there
all
ain't too
of
many
them
bitches
though.
out there
Yeah.
like that.
But you got to
That's
do
lethal.
all of them. You got to give your knees
You
a
gotta
rest,
do a
and you
little-
got to
a
do
little
this. You got to
boat
do
ride.
like
Yeah.
a variation. So you like, oh shit, what's she about to do? Oh, I don't even know what she about. Oh, she about to turn around. Oh shit, what the fuck?
I hate a scooting ass bitch.
A scooting? What you mean?
friction.
Like she's in the elementary school, she trying to pull a jab and shit.
That's the
Fuck outta
friction
here,
bitch.
bitch.
That's no friction ass bitch. She
Yeah.
don't care about you. She like,
Fuck
I'm just
no.
gonna keep rubbing till I start
At this
fire.
point, the sex is dry.
Fucking
My-
your balls up like damn, bitch.
I got rug burn. I can't even feel this shit no more.
And y'all ain't eating on the carpet. Like, that's the
Yeah.
worst part. You got rug burn.
This
and
shit
you
on
on the floor.
airplane
Just
mode.
told
I
the
didn't
bitch
get no
to stop.
reception
Like,
down
nah,
here.
You
like-
could do that a little.
Stop. Like just
good.
tap on her forehead. Stop.
Right. Stop that shit.
You got ghoster ass.
I don't have
Right.
these problems. This joint go off. I don't know.
No, so I know y'all does joint go off, just so y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, before we get out of here, are y'all cool with the are y'all voting for Biden? Y'all cool with the Democratic nominee?
fuck
Are
him.
y'all into anything happening political right now? Or no?
I don't even watch politics.
Biden is
can't vote.
is a high key overcover fucking no.
I think he got dementia.
That would explain a lot.
Yo, the reason Biden, like every time they mention Biden, they mention Obama.
Obama.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's like
that's
he
that,
mass.
that is his fucking golden ticket, and that pisses me off because Obama's not gonna be president.
Right.
It's gonna be Biden. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be no fucking
It's like
correlation.
the people
you know
who
what I'm
wanted to
saying?
vote for Hillary because Bill, like nigga, you're not even old enough to know what the fuck Bill was about. Shut up.
Gotcha.
Like, No, it should have been Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie?
I'm trying. Hey, look,
yes,
student
if it's
loans,
gonna be
bitch.
I
somebody.
mean, but see,
Fuck you guys about to be alone.
I do know this. Bernie is what, 80?
90.
Look,
That nigga
I
got
just
a
need him
couple
to get
years
in there
left in
long
life.
enough to get these student loans out of here. Nigga. I don't give a fuck
bullshit.
what
Now,
happens.
how old
after
is
that.
Bernie though?
It's fuck. I don't know
Oh, that's
exactly,
fuck- yeah,
but
but
it's
no,
fuck.
he's the better candidate.
I mean,
Like,
look
feel
at
like
Trump.
he
Trump
just-
old as shit too. He should have been gone too.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, the way it's looking right now, Trump is about to win. I don't see anybody that I will vote for. Like, if the election was tomorrow, I ain't voting for no president. I know, of course, locally, the Senate and your representatives
Joe
and
Biden
shit like
kind of
that.
dumb. He seemed cool when he was the vice president.
Right.
Yeah, because he
had
didn't have
to
to
do,
say
like,
shit.
yeah,
when he
yeah,
was
yeah.
talking, you be like,
This nigga
Yeah,
stupid.
This nigga dumb
was
as
this the
shit.
nigga from 8 years ago?
You know what's wild now? It seemed like Trump is the lesser of the evils. Now,
He's
I mean,
today,
you know
nice.
what? And you said something a minute ago, and it made me actually sit back and think: is Trump really behind this corona shit?
I
Look,
think
look,
He's
that
not smart enough.
He claims that he
may
claims that
not
it's
be
the
smart
hype.
enough, but if it was somebody who's higher up or around him, you gotta think about it. That shit. I don't even believe that I'm agreeing with you on this shit. But this shit started in China. Took about what? 3,000 out. And then that shit started to migrate and shit like
I
that.
don't even like to give power to this shit. It's like, man, I just hope this.
But
shit
he
stays
claims
not
it's,
conspiracy.
he claims
Yeah.
it's the hype though.
no. So of course
he did say
would
niggas
have
can go to
to.
work with that shit.
But he
They
would
be
have
telling
to.
it's the fucking hype. Like,
Yeah.
y'all slicing it like it ain't even
But he
that
killing
serious.
two
Like,
birds with one stone. You already know the elite people are into population control. That's number one. And then, first of all, I know y'all seen that post where like every 2 years it's a new viral virus that's going to kill us all. But I feel like this is a way to not go to war and to tank the economy so that it recovers and rich people get richer
It's
and poor
population
people
control.
get poor. Because let's be clear, a lot of people who are afraid of the stock market right now, this is the time to buy, in my opinion, because the stock market historically has recovered from every single dip that it's had, every single crash that it's had. It's always
yeah, because
recovered.
the government fucking
So-
bails them out.
Right.
Right.
But you
so
won't bail
whatever.
out education. You won't bail out the shit
Well,
that matters.
come on. We know what it is. We
Yeah.
live in a capitalistic society. Fuck all of the other shit, right? I mean, I wouldn't like it like that, but it is what it is.
But what's
so
retarded is you bail out education that puts more money into the economy. But God forbid,
They
we
trying to
use
get-
common fucking sense.
they trying to get the quick shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what capitalism is. But I think that this is that it could possibly be a way to tank the economy and also get back at China, who Trump has been going back and forth with the tariffs and the high taxing of like the different trades and stuff like that. I think it's killing 2 or 3 birds
I
with
feel
one
like that's
stone.
nothing new though. The situation with China is not even a new situation as far as the tariffs and the going back and forth. It's been like that for a long
But it's
time.
new to Trump, though,
Yeah, but
in
he's
his
a bitch.
presidency. Because Obama, let's be clear, Obama was when it came to like places like China and like dealing with that, he was very soft. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of was like, oh, I just want to do enough to get along. I just want to be diplomatic. And Trump is like letting his nuts hang. Like, nah, we not doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it could be a thing. It could not be.
feel like he
It's
has
something
that
to
much
think
ingenuity.
about.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It's just a little.
I don't feel like he has that much ingenuity. I don't think he's necessarily.
Or-
I feel like it's absolutely man.
Y'all giving this nigga too much credit.
Or it's
I
a
think he gets too
People
much credit.
behind him too.
or it's a false flag and something else is about to go down.
Yeah.
Then we
What is
just
this
totally-
distracting us from?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I'm not that distracted, so.
Yeah,
no,
what's the-
from whatever else is going on.
Hey, God could come back tomorrow and I'm content. I'm good. I'm
I don't know what the fuck.
I got some. We gotta do that live show April 25th. So I don't
I'm
know.
about to say, I wouldn't say all
can
that. I
you come
got shit
back
to do.
April 26th, God, please?
I got shit. No, delay it. I got shit to do. Like, the fuck?
I do want a new car in June. My fault, bro.
This-
I'm sorry.
Before the,
Relax.
Before the
See,
show
ignorant
ends,
shit.
Yeah, I'm
before the
sorry.
show ends, this is crazy.
It was something you were put in a group chat. I want you to bring up. But go ahead,
Yeah.
Mike.
If you know for sure that you could go to heaven today, would you go? Would you cash that ticket in?
I'm going.
Like, I gotta die now.
Like if God came down and was like,
I'm
"Hey
going.
man,
Absolutely.
like
one night only. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
no,
got shit to do.
I'm going. And the only reason why I'm saying I'm going is because, like but besides the whole biblical stance, you could do something later on in life to fuck that shit up, and you ain't getting in. So
somebody
Dave paranoid. He
my
like,
coworker-
shit. I don't know how to
Nah,
do some
yeah,
fucked up shit. I might as well
I
go
still
ahead and
got
cash my
minor.
shit in now.
No, I need to be here for a little while.
I feel like I obey the laws of the Lord for the most part, except for like certain things.
So, no.
Like what?
No, I would stay.
Nigga not bartering with you, nigga. It's yes or
I
no.
feel like if I'm 80% living my life, right, like that's a B. Like you gotta.
So like,
you
so
gotta.
if God
I'm
said-
still an honor roll.
So if you would say
That's
that to
bad
God,
repentance.
you would say that to God, and God would be like, "Oh, true respect."
Yeah. Nigga.
I mean, like I'm
Wait,
on
I
honor
gotta be
roll.
like, look,
I'm on honor
Are
roll.
you saying this is my only chance,
Right.
or this is
Yeah.
just a guarantee, but it ain't
like
my
when
only
y'all running
chance?
when y'all running
Go
this
ask
deal
me that.
back?
No,
When
like,
y'all-
are you saying this is like my only shot? Like I'm never gonna have another chance,
Right.
or like this is just a guarantee stamp you in there, but you gotta come now.
or it could be like an annual sale.
Well, who all gonna be there?
It
Right.
might be like every 4 years.
Pac,
Nipsey,
Biggie,
yeah.
Nipsey.
Hey, I'm going,
Michael,
bro. I'm
Michael.
going.
None of those
Michael
niggas are there. What are you
Jackson?
saying?
Don't not start
You
this
sucking
nigga on
little
that
boys'
shit.
dicks.
Oh my
He's in
god.
the hell.
Never mind.
None of them niggas are there, dog.
Pac is
Pac
definitely
is
heaven.
definitely in
He
heaven.
made Brenda's Got a Baby and fucking Dear Mama.
Them
Michael
niggas
Jackson-
are not there.
Michael Jackson
Heaven don't
is
got
in
no.
the-
Heaven doesn't have a studio.
Michael
Hell
Jackson
does.
is in the basement of hell. Okay.
Well,
he's in the
in that case,
sweatshop.
I've donated haircuts plenty of times.
You were on Ellen.
I was
know.
on Ellen.
Heaven
What the-
doesn't have
Let
a
me
studio.
in.
Hell does. Pac is down south.
Nah,
He's
bro.
south.
I-
First
Pac
of all,
is in
Pac's
heaven.
not even dead. Pac is in Cuba.
even if he was, I can't agree that Pac wasn't a bad person. He's done too much. Like
What? Like what?
son, he was like you seen him in the '90s. He was a fucking advocate for like young people trying to
Yeah,
get
no, I
out.
thought you
Yeah,
said
he was
did bad
also a
stuff.
chronic
Oh, no,
sinner
no, no,
like
no, no,
shit.
no.
What do you mean?
With
You had-
Olsen.
yeah, that's what gets you fucking.
Was he sucking little boys' dicks?
No, all
Allegedly.
sins are equal in God's eyes.
You know
Right.
who is in jail? The pastor from Atlanta that caught AIDS.
Oh,
My
what's it?
thing
Eddie
is-
Long. Eddie
That
Long.
nigga.
You Heisman and
he
that
going
nigga
to
died
fucking
like 5
hell.
years ago, bro.
Did he? No, he didn't.
you
Nah.
think
Guarantee
Pac
it.
went to heaven? Y'all, wow. Pac was wild as shit. Like it don't matter
And
how
how-
much advocacy he did. Do you think when that nigga was in a fucking in the whip with motherfucking Suge and them joints was rat-a-tat-tat, he was like, you know what, my bad. He probably just got out some cheeks.
Nah.
The cheeks alone.
Going to hell.
He fucked
So-
Faith. He went to hell.
Oh,
So-
yeah, he did. He died of
2017.
cancer.
So-
He did.
So
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
think
right.
Nipsey
All right,
went to
Dave.
hell?
No.
It's
Don't
like-
you dare. Don't
yeah,
you
it's
fucking
like
dare.
you
I mean,
can't judge. You don't
My
know.
thing, I mean, if we gonna keep it a bean though, like you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of niggas
All right,
in the
what-
clouds on t-shirts that need
Hey,
the flames.
Hey, what celebrities y'all think went to hell?
Pretty much all of them. Like, you want to believe
Man,
that
that's
they
a good
did it, but
question.
let's be real here.
Nah.
You know the stipulations that get you sent up north or sent down bottom.
Who went to
And-
hell? All right, Michael Jackson
So-
definitely went to hell, like first ballot. He definitely went.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
Who else done died?
All of them. The fuck. We all
I gotta
said
think. That's a good
Robin Williams definitely went to hell. He committed suicide.
question. You think-
and that be
Can't
the
do that.
wild part is people
Yeah.
be at the funeral like, I know I'm gonna see you again. No, I don't.
So you
really
think?
I'm trying to go where you went.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a mortal sin.
Yeah.
You can't repent from that.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
a
so
mortal
Chester
sin.
selfish,
Bennington, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, them niggas-
God
yeah.
damn.
Them niggas down south at the barbecue.
I know who went to.
Barbecue.
I definitely know who went to hell. Chris Benoit.
Oh, that nigga done. Aaron Hernandez also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He
these
also
niggas is
killed
cursed.
himself.
He was.
I mean, is there any type of like, is there any
Maybe
type of
like a
fucking
maybe.
stipulations for niggas who CTE
Who was
niggas?
cra-
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I
is
don't
there like a
know.
CTE provision in your
But
contract?
is
Like,
mental health in the Bible?
Nah, that's
don't
some
know,
new
man.
shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Niggas
People
just thought
make
about mental
excuses
health
just
in
to
like
make
niggas,
2010.
see, back
Shit
then
to
when it was
people.
mental health, they told you needed Jesus.
Right. Yeah.
And then when
Yo,
Nah, you right.
I mean,
you all
I'm-
right. You all right. Back then they was just like pray about it.
Pray
you
about
feel
it, and
me?
hopefully all will be
Right.
forgiven.
Like
and you'll
your-
be all
touch
right.
the hem of his garlet.
Yeah.
And if that don't work, lock your ass in the closet and don't fucking come out.
Y'all
There
think
you
Left
go.
Eye went to hell or heaven?
Heaven.
She
She was
burned that nigga
she was
shit
vegan.
down.
She was
That's
vegan
not a sin,
before,
though.
but
Our
she got.
sin ain't
I
a
feel
sin.
like she was getting her life together before
Gotcha.
she passed.
I know who will
Look,
be
she
going
was
to
getting her
hell.
motherfucking cheeks
Kelly.
bust down.
Yes, R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein. They
ballot.
going.
She was
to
getting
hell.
her-
Unanimous
That
decision.
nigga was
Let me
making
just-
bitches eat
look.
doo doo. That nigga's going to hell.
If you was getting your cheeks bust down and you gone, you going to hell. If you're unmarried, you was fucking.
No,
Everybody-
I
That's
did
exactly
way
why I
Nobody
want to get out
happened.
of here now.
Nobody happened.
Fornication is a sin.
God, hey,
But
Everybody in hell.
define fornication because
Fucking outside of the sanctity
but
of
everybody
marriage.
can't go to hell because
But
first
what
of
is
all,
marriage?
that means the maximum capacity.
What do you mean? But what is marriage? Stop
They
playing
probably
with
start
the
checking
Lord.
off your resume.
Right.
Like, all right,
This nigga
You were
did
supposed to
this,
go to
this,
hell,
this,
but
right.
it's kind of packed down
Right.
this
But
month.
Hey,
what if you
that's
say,
enough.
you know, we
It's
gonna
a
be
fire
married for the
hazard.
night? 'Cause what is marriage? Because there wasn't no Maryland state marriage certificate back in the biblical days. So what the fuck?
I mean, I don't know, but I do know
Define
this.
marriage.
You didn't just get to say it. Hey, we married.
I know one thing.
It was still a
Take
process.
that shit off. You married.
The
You married
Bible
now.
says your body's supposed to be a temple. My shit is not a temple. This shit is
That's
Italy.
Your shit Temple University, nigga.
Trash.
Italy in volcano times. Like
Your shit
I
is
drink every
Temple
weekend.
University.
I have premarital sex.
Nah, niggas always been drinking though.
Exactly, but it's the Bible says you're not.
Niggas
supposed
wasn't
to
drinking
drink
on
to
her
get drunk.
during, nigga.
Yeah.
They was drinking
You,
wine.
this nigga
I'm
be
getting
drunk.
punished. Yeah, I
First
was
of all,
going
you're
fuck.
probably not because you're drinking 1942.
You ain't supposed to imbibe to that level, nigga. You
gotta
supposed to.
And that was the year.
Hey,
You supposed to be eating fish sandwiches and
Yeah.
drinking Merlot, nigga. You out this motherfucker.
Yes.
Tacos in 1942. I was out Friday
That's your
night.
equivalent.
I had 7 margaritas with 1942.
You're gonna have. It's too many niggas going to. Nah, you gonna.
I ain't never
Why you
murdered a
feel
nigga.
like hell two
Right.
pack? Like they niggas will let you chill in purgatory until there's some room in that
It's like
bitch.
a waiting. It's like a waiting. I
Yeah,
think purgatory is like they weren't like. I mean, he did some fuck.
No, that's the thing,
But
though.
I mean, he did some good shit. It's
Right,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
confused. Do you really go to? I thought you had to wait till Judgment Day.
Well, first, of course, you
I
got
thought everybody had the same jump.
you got the rapture. Whoever misses the rapture, you gotta wait 7 years, and then after that 7 years, that's it.
where you be at for 7 years?
How you know
On
this?
Earth, I grew up in church. I used to
No,
read the Bible a lot.
so the niggas already died. Did
These
they get
white
the,
niggas
they,
ever-
they shit already got decided,
you
or they
like-
just chilling until
Are you
our
just
shit
like
get decided?
haunting people while you're on Earth?
Nah, well, first, do we
Explain it, Dave. Go ahead.
Ain't you
Break it down.
alive just
Break
going
it
through
down,
hell with the
Dave.
All right,
Antichrist?
well, look, you know, what is it?
Pastor Davis about to break it
Nah,
down.
the shit you get in your arm, like to go
mark of
through
the
clear
beast.
and all that shit. Well, that's
Well, that's the evil shit.
But that's what they putting into like people's
A pre-check? TSA pre-check?
Oh, if you know what, how can you get a heaven pre-check? Cause I'm with that shit.
Listen to
They
No
got
Disclaimers podcast. Listen
They
to
got
I
No
got
Disclaimers
clear. I will sign up.
Mondays
Is it
Get a heaven
59?
30
pre-check.
p.m.
Is it?
Can I use my
$100?
government pin
Buy
to get in?
tickets to our show
skip the
April
line.
25th. You get a heaven pre-check.
Yes.
I'm-
we giving
I'm
out.
checking that shit off because my name is David and I was a king in
I'm
the
trying
Bible.
to
So
skip the line like shit. Like,
No
hey,
bullshit.
Slim, hey, I
Fast
got
pass.
this motherfucking PIV card. Got a DHS badge. What's up? I was out here
Hey
protecting.
y'all, we gotta stop playing. All right, that's been our show for today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you go on the best show in the DMV.com. Sign up for our email list so that you are the first people to know when we are updating and adding more seats. We're gonna go to the venue
don't
and
go
see
to
how we
hell.
can add more seats, and you're gonna get the heaven
Right.
pre-check, the heaven clear.
if you're wondering if heaven got a ghetto, just come to the show on April 25th.
So just remember, you don't gotta take your shoes off, but you do still have to go through screening.
Yes, all
So-
you right.
If you go through dirty, you get him, and
Right.
you get sit down bar.
Bitch,
That's
don't
not
wear
on
no
us.
shoes in my house.
All you guys do is go sign up for that, and then you could check Eventbrite if you want to see, all the details of our show. Go on Eventbrite, type in No Disclaimers Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. What else? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our podcast and SoundCloud. Go ahead, Sean.
If you went to hell, would you still be cutting hair?
Nah, fam. I'm
I don't
taking
think
off.
Heaven got a barbershop.
Fade niggas up with volcano blades.
Heaven don't got clippers, dog.
Yeah.
No, your haircut ain't even gonna matter.
You gotta live with whatever cut you had when you went.
I'd be
Facts.
sick.
Come every week to me. Go on
No,
Booksy and go cut my
Sabrina is not
Make
taking
sure.
on any more fucking clients in
She
the
got
fucking
over.
show.
She got
In the
over
show.
300, bro.
In the
Yeah, I
show.
got over
it's-
300. All right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
thank you so much. I'm Sweet Baby Bray. You know what I'm saying? And we about to
When the
check
fuck
out.
do you start?
We're done.
done.
We're done.
Thank
you.
We're done.
All right, follow us on everything, and we'll see you next week on No Disclaimers Podcast, baby.
Fuck start.
Hey, I just
outroing
want y'all to
herself.
know we're going to hell. Like
Speak
we've
for yourself.
solidified it.
I donate haircuts for
We
kids.
just solidified it.
Nah, I donated to kids. Fuck that. I'm gonna have it.